Shalom Akim for all prison go to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Hakadash. Double honors plus great millstones such as Lek. Let's like Akim every time I'm trying to make a video, bro. I said bro. My allergies go to goddamn 10 when I do this, and once I promise once I turn it off, it's gonna go back to 0. But I just saying, bro. But lesson I want to get into real quick, bro. It's about the Lord's will. Now, see, through your day-to-day lives, you're part of the Most High's will. People you meet, people you talk to, the interaction you have, it's also real. Does that mean that every single person you talk to is relevant and has some review? No. No, it's not. But look, I talk to, thank you. In my work, I talk to a lot of people. A lot of random people, a lot of people from all places. And most of it is just your day-to-day, your life. They're here to have leisure. I give them the comfort they have, and they enjoy it and all this. But the majority of people you do have it running, their day-to-day lives you talk to, they're there because the Lord put them there. He put it in your place for you, and vice versa. Okay. Sorry. And at the end, it's all through the Lord's will. The job you have now, honestly, is through the Lord's will, bro. So look at this real quick in Job. It's lucky if I was stiff for a lot, man. I'll just cut my ass. This is Job 33, verse 15. I read, in a dream and in vision of the night, when deep sleep fell upon men, and the slumbering upon the bed. Then he opened the ears of men, and he sealed their instruction. When you sleep for the day, even before you wake up for the day, bro, some parts of your life, the majority of the lot parts of your life, it's already predestined for you, man. And it may not seem so, right? And also, don't think about it too hard. If you think about predestination, people you talk to, and all this, bro, it's gonna bug you out. To be honest. But this is for edification. It's like, hey, but this is truly what it is. I mean, I could look back on life and think the people I have met and I've talked to that screwed me over, bro. It seemed more convenient than anything. That, you know what? These are odd. These are very odd circumstances and influences. And truly, because they weren't just circumstance. It was predestined to have happen. The right time, the right place, the right area. Because truly and wholeheartedly, bro, there is no such thing as the right time, right place, right? Most of it is you gotta force it, or just it happens. And a lot of things that you think about, you look back, like was very coincidental. Because truly, it's what the Lord wanted at the end of the day. He wanted things to happen. He wanted things to happen in this particular way, and how it goes. I mean, I guess as Job 33, verse 15, it says, a dream and a vision at night, when deep sleep fell upon men, and slumbering upon the bed. Then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction. So when you sleep, bro, when you're asleep, man, that's when all your instructions, that's for your instructions for the day, that's where it comes from. Before you get born, a lot of it's already predestined. In fact, I can get that in Jeremiah real quick. This is Jeremiah 1 and start at verse 5. And read second. And read, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I ordained thee. So I sanctified thee, and ordained thee a prophet to the nations. Before you even came out of the womb, before Jeremiah even came out the womb, was born, this first breath of this new life, right? He was sanctified or ordained to be a prophet to the nations. His whole life was already pre-planned out before even he had a name already. Because before I formed thee in ability, I knew thee. And before that came forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, ordained thee a prophet to the nations. Before Jeremiah was born, he knew who he's going to be. He knew that he made him a prophet before he even said his first word, his first thought as a child. Before his first thought or consciousness, before he said his first word, Dada, Papa, what the fuck, he already made him a prophet to the nations for years and years and years before that. He ever started prophesying, he ever started teaching men. And honestly, bro, it's like, because honestly, if you think about too much, right, this predestination, all this, it's gonna bug you out, man. It is. It's gonna bug you out. So don't think about it way too hard, bro. Think about, oh, what about this and what about that? You're just gonna bug yourself out. Know that the Lord is in control of every single happen, so he's going to guide you, protect you. But to the best ability, just try to not think about it too much, bro. Be honest. This is James 4. I'm starting at verse 1. I'm sorry, 1. 4 and verse 13. And it reads, "Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we shall go into the city, and continue your buy and sell, get gain." Pretty sure brothers already had dreams and ideas for the world that, yeah, we want to do this, we want to do that. It's not good to make these plans, right? The best thing to do is to have a good plan, to have some type of structure in life, a type of goal at the end, right? Even you might not meet that goal, you have a thing of keeping you going instead of saying fuck it, we ball every single goddamn day. Right, you got a plan to pay rent for next month. So how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna get yourself into a better situation? How are you gonna save money? A lot of these things you gotta plan ahead, right? So continue today or tomorrow. We should go in such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas you know not what should be on your life, what should be on tomorrow. It's like, what is your life? It is even a vapor that appear for a little time to vanish away. Our life smells like vapor, like smoke. It comes and goes. Like water vapor, man. It comes and goes quicker than you can feel it, touch it, bro. It's like, and honestly, on a cosmic scale, it's true. The last 2,000 years, your lifespan of 65, 75 years, bro. It's nothing. It truly is nothing. Right, to be honest. But we ought to say, fucking, if the Lord will. If we ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. If it's in the Lord's will, we shall continue your buying and sell, get gain. If the Most High willing, we continue prophesying. Where if the Most High willing, good things happen upon us, man. Because it's not of our own accord, not because we want it to, man. It's what the Lord wants to. Yeah, we might have hopes and dreams and all this shit, but if the Lord says no, to be honest, man, the Lord said no. The Lord said, nah, I'm not going to have that happen. And it happened before. I had your positions and this and that, where I thought I'll continue there, but it never happened. I basically switched my whole career around to where my whole life is much more cooking and cooking and making dishes there, into a much more guest-oriented lives, right? Or I'm much more basic people instead of being behind a kitchen, closed doors, making dishes all day. I'm no longer doing that. It's the Lord's will that was going to happen. The Lord said, "Nah, you're not doing that anymore." That's not me like a kitchen manager, general manager going up in the ranks in the kitchen, but that the Lord didn't have like that, bro. The Lord said, "Nah, this is what you want to be, bro." Just honestly, everything's up to the Lord's will, bro. It wasn't happen, man. Not of our own. But I said, "Don't get real quick, Aki. I mean, honestly, bro, it's that the Lord will. We should continue and continue the truth and keep prophesying, man. I thank all praise and glory to you. How will by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakawadash, Sakim Shalom.